Dan with Hard R Cards. I've got my friend Nick here. We're going to do an all-time fantasy team. Players from all eras, any era you want. The rules are, you can pick any player you want. Can't pick players that I picked. You have to start at the top of your order and go down.
All right.
All right.
Your lineup from top to bottom.
Your lineup from top to bottom. Then we'll do 4 pitchers, 1 middle relief, 1 closer.
All right. I like it.
So anyway, I'll let you go first. I write this down. At the end, I'll show you how much better my team is than yours.
All right. I wouldn't expect anything else.
So I'll let you go first.
To start it off, how can you not pick the great Ricky Henderson?
That's who I was gonna pick.
He's got everything you want. He's got speed, he's got average, he's got power, he's got fucking panache. The man picks up the base. I love when he stole the base, picked it up. Traditional leadoff man. Can't go wrong there.
No. Best leadoff.
I get the feeling that Ricky Henderson did a pretty good job of keeping his nose clean in the public eye, but that guy was into some shady ass shit, I think. He's got like shades of Michael Irvin too.
I think so. Like some Marvin Harrison shit. Remember when I knocked on the door that one day? I was like, Marvin Harrison murdered somebody.
Yeah. Never saw that coming.
No. Fuck no.
I bet Ricky got into some shit.
Yeah. I think so too. Since you took fucking Ricky Henderson, my favorite player of all time,
fucking up your whole cheat here.
I'm gonna take Ichiro.
Ichiro.
Just because, have you ever seen Ichiro lay down a fucking bunt?
Oh yeah,
like,
guy does everything you want.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I love how he does. How he gets the bat out there. And does like, I used to love that shit. Takes his time. He's fucking Ichiro. He don't give a shit.
Yeah, like nobody better on the base.
Hit for power. They always said that he would hit all them home runs if he wanted to, and I believe it.
I believe it too, but Jesus, he could bunt so well.
he'd give old Pete Rose a legit run for the money if he'd have played his entire career in the U.S.
I think so.
So what are we doing for number 2, man? Are we doing like a modern number 2? Or whatever?
Anybody you want. Anybody in the history of baseball that you want is up for grabs. As long as they're not on my team.
All right, I'm taking Mike Trout.
You're just taking all my guys.
Mike Trout, he's Mike Trout. His neck is literally bigger than my thighs. He could headbutt you like the Juggernaut through the window.
Yeah, he could, but fuck. Mike Trout, huh? Son of a bitch.
you shouldn't let me pick first.
I'll take Ken Griffey Jr.
I like that. I wondered if Ken Griffey Jr. ever batted in the number 2 spot in his entire career.
Probably not.
But nowadays,
3, 4, or 5.
You'd see him in that more nowadays with the symmetric approach.
Absolutely.
I think you know who my number 3 man is going to be, Mr. Barry Lamar Bonds.
Yeah. I thought he was going to be a number 4. Yeah, I wasn't taking him.
Juice, no juice. Numbers is numbers. You know how much I love Barry Bonds. I could go on about Barry Bonds' greatness for a long time.
So you have 2 outfielders, and where are you putting Barry?
Are we DHing?
Yeah, we're DHing 9 spots.
All right.
Both your team.
I'll DH Barry.
Okay.
Because we'll take late Barry. Just let him focus on power and staying healthy.
All right. Let's see, I got 2 outfielders too. Got 1 left. Okay. My number 3. I'm gonna take a modern player. I'm gonna take Nolan Arenado.
I like that.
Absolutely. Third base. I think he's going to be one of the best all time.
Defensively, I think you could argue that he is already.
He might be. Mike Schmidt won fucking 10 Gold Gloves, and he's way better than fucking.
Oh yeah,
is.
absolutely. Yeah, no disrespect to Mike Schmidt, but no, defensively and the stick. Mike Schmidt had never had just the imposing physical presence that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think he's hurt a lot by being on the fucking Rockies.
The Rockies don't get much national press, but I'm with you.
No,
I can't.
They're not in the postseason a whole lot, and but yeah, he's surefire Hall of Famer. He's fucking amazing. All right, number 4. What you got? Who's hitting cleanup? A Knicks team.
I'll take
Who's hitting fucking behind?
St. Louis Cardinals era Albert Pujols.
There's another one of my guys. He's just
playing first base for me.
Yep.
The only other guy that I ever saw that made me think of Barry Bonds.
I think your team's gonna be better than mine because you're taking on my fucking team.
Well, I don't know.
It's all right. It's all good. I guess I'll fucking DH Frank Thomas.
The big hurt.
Uh-huh.
I like that pick. He's your DHA.
Yeah, he's my DH.
Remember those Reebok or something commercials? What they had with like the trains coming through.
Yeah. Yes, I remember those. But can you imagine how many mountains of puss Frank Thomas has just ruined for everybody?
There's pre-Frank and post-Frank.
You're the guy who gets with the girl next after Frank, and you're just like, what the fuck is this thing? It's just fucking disgusting.
As a woman, you don't make love to Frank Thomas. You survive him.
Yeah, absolutely.
I loved on
gross.
a couple of years back when they had Frank Thomas doing the postseason, and he's like sitting next to Pete Rose, and he looks like the fucking Incredible Hulk. He's just a mountain of a man. And Pete Rose, you know that Frank Thomas is just having to restrain himself from just choking Pete Rose to death on national television.
Yeah, Pete Rose is a sleaze, but yeah, Frank Thomas. Even today, what is he out there doing? It's like all hopped up on fucking eugenics, just plowing through puss, like left and right, probably still. Yeah, I don't know.
Frank's your DH?
Yeah, Frank's my DH. I don't think you can do better with historical players, but like I said, like we were talking about before, man, I don't think Babe Ruth touches a Max Scherzer fastball at all. I
have to agree with
like 10 for 10, like 30 strikes, he's done.
The legend of Babe Ruth is powerful.
Yeah.
That nostalgia holds power with people. But I agree. I have a hard time thinking that any of the old time players are gonna just the lifestyle, the technology, the nutrition, every aspect of these guys' lives is based around it. I mean, Mickey Mantle was fucking great, and he was trying to drink himself to death at the same time.
God, Babe Ruth partied harder than fucking Darryl Strawberry, man.
Fuck, Strawberry.
Just crazy. Yeah, so most of the players we're going to see today are probably going to be current to back to the 80s, probably.
Oh, kind of. I can't bring myself to pick this fella for my third base / shortstop, but he's one of the all-time greats, like him or not.
All right, who's your number 5 then?
My number 5 guy. Shit, man. My lineup is constructed all funky now.
I think it's all right. You got protection behind Bonds, like fucking you wouldn't believe.
What are you going to gripe about with those 4 guys?
No, nothing. It's definitely better than my shit team here.
All right, let's go A-Rod at 5.
Oh, that must hurt.
We'll take old-time shortstop A-Rod. We'll put him at the shortstop position.
Nope. Shortstop has better numbers.
One of the all-time great douchebags in my mind, but man could hit, and he parlayed so much money. Transformed baseball into the salary.
Huge contracts.
Yeah.
It's fucking slam.
Took shit to the
pretty
next
hot
level.
puss.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Banged Jennifer Lopez.
Yep. It's incredible. They're just like, oh, fuck this guy.
I can't imagine that any woman that has ever fucked A-Rod really liked him that much. It was maybe just like a status thing for J-Lo.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think you got a point.
Jenny from the block might be like attracted to that. Isn't he like half Puerto Rican? He like claims like every race when it's convenient for him. I swear I've heard him say that he's like half fucking Tahitian or some shit.
Yeah, he played for the Dominican Republic in the fucking World Baseball
But that's who he is. He's a fucking shifty shyster.
After he played for Team America, Team USA.
He takes advantage of anything.
Yeah, it's just the popular thing. Alright. Shit, who am I taking now? Fuck. You know what? I'm gonna take, I don't want him in my fucking 5 spot, though. Oof. So, number 5 for me. Let's see, first base. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna take Eddie Murray.
All right. I thought you were gonna say 240 Tex.
I just like the looks of him.
He does.
Just best.
Nice
hair mustache combination.
He
Best
looks
in the league.
like he could just like walk into any room and like charm it, and everybody. That guy probably hasn't paid for many drinks in his entire life. But didn't he get into like some sort of bullshittery?
I don't know. I never heard anything about that.
Now that we're talking about it, it seems like he was maybe like get off my lawn type about something. I don't know. I'd have to check it out. That came to mind immediately. Seems like I saw something like that.
So you had A-Rod at number 5, the ultimate fucking douchebag ever. Like
Yeah.
Top 5 all time, really.
Yes. He's only rivaled in douchebaggery by his former teammate Derek Jeter, in my opinion.
You are 100% wrong about Derek Jeter. I know you like to argue with me on Derek Jeter, but Derek Jeter, top 5 all time Yankees, right?
All right, if you say so.
Yankees.
Yeah.
Best stats in Yankees history.
He's iconic.
That's insane.
I'll give him that. He made some memorable plays. He played in a memorable era for the Yankees. But yeah, I disagree.
Now, are you a firm believer that Giambi was safe?
Yes, absolutely. Every time I see that, he's fucking safe. What are you talking about? It's like, boom, tag. Yeah, fuck that. We don't even need to get into that.
Out.
It's like foot on, tag on. It was an incredible play. The umpire was so fucking flabbergasted. There was a man there. He didn't know what to do except for call him out. That's all part of the R of Derek Jeter. Yeah. Memorable play.
Yeah,
whatever.
That was good. It's a good play. I thought he was out. Whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Who's your number 6?
My number 6 man, who I would like to draft and bat number 9 in my circular lineup, is the Say Hey Kid Willie Mays.
Willie Mays. All right, that's your last outfielder.
That's all right. I'm very comfortable with the interchangeability of my 3 center fielders and Barry Lamar that can step in if somebody gets hurt and play a decent left or right.
At number 6, I am going to take. He get on base a lot. Jose Altuve. He'll be my second baseman.
I can dig it.
I know there's a lot of other second basemen out there. People are going to be in the comments.
Modern.
Look, Jose Altuve.
Modern baseball.
He's
Jose
not the best of all
Altuve.
time. He's like probably the best of all time. He's fucking awesome.
On that path.
Yeah.
He's revolutionized what you can expect offensively from a second baseman.
Yeah, I think so.
That's where you get tricky now getting into second base.
His story is so good, too. They kicked him out of camp and everything, told him not to come back, and he came back and he's like the best fucking second baseman.
I used to really dislike Jose Altuve when he first came up into the league.
Because he was little?
He was just like a little bit like too Johnny Hustle for me.
Okay.
But he totally won me over just with his play style. He never has like any bad body language. He's always just like lifting everybody up. I'm a big believer in
like
that.
Pedroia, but Pedroia's top 5 douchebags of all time.
Exactly. Nobody likes Dustin Pedroia.
Pedroia's just the kind of guy you want to punch in the face.
Oh, yeah. He's like the small man. It's like, you think you're fucking better than me? He wants... Yeah.
That's exactly who he is.
He had a nice stretch run, though.
Yeah, MVP.
He's not...
He's good. But
he's not on these teams.
He's done. He's done forever now.
All right, so I need a second baseman, a catcher, and a third baseman. So let me think about...
I mean, you're at the second half of your order here.
Didn't Miguel Cabrera play third base early on in his career?
Yeah.
Well, then put him in my number 7 spot.
That's a pretty good pick.
Miguel Cabrera went... It's crazy how fast guys just get old.
He's in your third base spot. All right. That's nice.
The guy was just incredible hitter.
He's not so much anymore. He's a shell of his
self,
former self, but he's still a quality bat.
I'd like to see Miguel Cabrera come back somehow and put together like one more. Maybe he's never going to have a super like Triple Crown MVP caliber season, but I'd like to see him come out and like have a nice season, make an all-star team, maybe get traded to a contender, and like kind of get his due later on in his career.
Yeah,
because it's crazy how fast like I think people have forgotten about him when 4 years ago he was being talked about as one of the all-time
number 1 fantasy draft picked in every fucking league. Yeah,
and he seems like a pretty legit dude. I
don't think he cares much about being awesome anymore.
He's into like impregnating women and fathering children and spreading his seed.
Yeah.
I remember one time way early in Miguel Cabrera's career, I can't remember if he was already on Detroit or if he was on the Marlins, and they were trying to intentionally walk him, and this guy like lazy-assed in the 4th pitch, and he like fucking stepped out and just whacked it in and drove in the winning run. If memory serves me. And I was like, that was badass.
That's fucking awesome.
Because most guys are just like, yeah, give me my balls. And he was
He's paying attention.
ready.
Fuck. All right, what do I need here? I need another outfielder, shortstop. Waiting for on shortstop. Outfield. You know what? I'll take Vladdy Senior.
I love Vlad.
Fucking, I guess I'd put him in left because I got Ichiro in right.
Outfield's
Griffey,
outfield in
yeah,
fantasy.
outfield's outfield.
The no batting gloves. I was
No
so
batting gloves, swing at fucking anything. The
Yeah.
pitcher could bounce it and he'd hit it
Yeah,
over the fucking
he did.
fence.
I swear to God, I see him hit a home run that was bounced.
Yeah.
I was very
That's insane.
disappointed to see Vladdy Jr. wearing some batting gloves.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Vladdy Jr., everybody's like clamoring to get his rookie cards and shit, but
Yeah.
who the fuck cares, man? Get some Vladdy Seniors.
Yeah.
I mean, he's already in the fucking Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
People are like, no, I need Vladdy
He
Guerrero Jr., man. That's my card. That's I'm gonna get it. It's fucking stupid. You get 100 of them before the year's up. All right. So I took Vladdy Senior.
All
Who's
right.
your 8?
My 8 spot. We're getting into some. All right, I'm going to go with my catcher here. I'm going to go with Johnny Bench.
Johnny Bench.
Yeah. Have you seen the size of that guy's hands? Where he's like holding all the baseballs.
Yeah, I have seen that picture.
He could like
It's pretty
smother you with like one hand, like very quietly. And just the force of those fingers. They are something to be reckoned with. Yeah. I don't know. I can't imagine that Frank Thomas fingers could rival those of Johnny Bench.
cool. Maybe. I don't know. He has huge fucking hands, like
They
fucking,
both-
Calvin Johnson hands.
Destroyed the hopes and dreams of many a young woman, I'm sure.
Ruined him. Just fucking gross. All right, my number 8. I guess I'll go with my catcher. I'll take Jorge Posada, just because he's not the best catcher of all time, but I mean, you got the best.
You
catcher.
could make the argument. He's
my favorite
offense.
player of all time. Him and Ricky Henderson. Jorge Posada.
I want to clarify that I'm taking Ricky Henderson, the Oakland Athletic.
Yeah.
Not the New York Yankee.
Dude, he was.
On my team,
He
he wears
played
an A's hat.
until he was like 52 years old. He was still in the
In the
fucking
minors? Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, he was just cranking fucking home runs.
So
still.
didn't he play for the Blue Jays for a while in the
Yeah,
big leagues?
he played in
And the Padres also, maybe?
Blue Jays. I don't know the Padres, the Yankees, the Athletics.
I know the A's, the Yanks, and the Jays.
Who else?
Yeah, you can
He was on a lot of
baseball
teams.
reference that shit if you
Yeah.
want to. We don't need to know that
Yeah.
right now.
A lot of teams. All right, well, down to our last. I need a shortstop, and you need a
Second baseman. My second baseman is Joe Morgan.
Joe Morgan,
We're going to reset my
Great.
circular lineup.
great analyst.
It's
Probably
just
the best second baseman ever. He's right up there in top 3.
very versatile.
Very-
I think his game would translate today. You know, who knows? The whole launch angle revolution, all this shit is bonkers. They didn't fucking analyze video. Babe Ruth wasn't in the cage looking at his launch angle.
No.
But there's clearly merit to this.
Yeah.
Ketel Marte, this motherfucker has hit like 24 home runs in his career. Now he's hit 20 already. Something to it.
It's crazy. I can look at that shit. And
But I
fix
like
their swing.
the circular aspect of this, where Joe Morgan now can lead off my
Yeah.
9 spot and come back to Sticky Icky Ricky Henderson. Not to be
You got
confused
Trout
with
right after him. Fuck. Henderson hitting before Trout. That's awesome. You took all my fucking players, so I hope you're happy with yourself.
Well, you should have picked first.
I know.
This was your
I
show.
know.
You
Yeah.
should have run it.
Yeah.
You should have been
Well-
like, all right, since this is my show, I'm fucking picking
I'm
first.
I was being a gentleman.
Thank you.
My team's just all out of fucking sorts here. I need number 9. I need a shortstop. I'm gonna take Ozzie Smith. Not
Ooh, the wizard.
the best with the bat. He hit for like 250 career, but
It was awesome.
defensively, he's the best of all
Wizard.
time. Best of all time.
Absolutely.
Did fucking backflips and shit.
I
when he come out. I
used
loved
to
that
love
as a
the
kid.
back- oh, yeah.
The backflip, I was
Yeah.
like so fucking pumped
Yep.
when I saw Ozzie Smith do a fucking backflip.
He made it look like it was the easiest thing in the world.
Yeah, it's amazing.
He used to always interact with the chicken, too. I remember when he was in San Diego. And that chicken seemed like a shifty asshole that was not to be trusted. And Ozzy always seemed to kind of like keep him at bay a bit. I don't know. I think that maybe behind the scenes, Ozzy was like, "You do not fuck with me when we're on TV, son, or I will end you."
Yeah.
And that chicken was not to be trusted. How did the Padres go from the chicken mascot to that shitty like bald friar?
Well, that's what they should have been in the fucking first place, like a bald friar
Mascot-
Padre.
Mascot don't need to make sense.
Yeah, that's true.
That chicken was a
Philly
lunatic.
fanatic.
He did not know what you were going to get from the friar. Is just
Yeah, he just stands there and he shakes little kids' hands.
the
and
chicken
shit.
pushed him too far. Probably they had to go something benign. And I mean that thing's creepy though when you're there. It's weird, but it's not. It's not the chicken. They don't have to worry about it fucking with Manny Machado because Manny Machado's unstable.
Will fucking kill that
Oh, yeah,
chicken like
he's
with his
very
bare hands,
unstable.
right in front of everybody. Right in front of everybody, he'll kill everybody. Kill that fucking chicken.
It's good that it all worked out. Probably.
You see, he's got a 1-game suspension for yelling at them.
Yeah, I didn't see the video. Did he actually hit the guy? Or
No,
what?
not really. He like bumped into him a little bit,
Oh, shit
a
happens.
little bit, but I mean,
The fans
that's all.
don't pay money to see the umpire
I know.
games. And I
Angel
don't.
fucking Hernandez, are you kidding me?
I don't like-
He's the worst. If the umps want to complain, you got to get rid of that asshole first,
Yeah.
because he cannot fucking see.
No.
He's blind.
His history speaks for itself.
Yeah. Okay. So on to pitchers. Your team is fucking way better.
All right,
than
how
my
about
team.
now? You can take first pick on
What?
the pitchers. Let's switch this up a little bit.
All right. Okay. Thank you for that. I mean, fuck. I know you want that guy real bad. I want you to have him to talk about him. So I'll take for my first pitcher. I'll just take Randy Johnson.
All right. I like Randy. That guy would scare the shit out of you.
Fuck yeah.
He on the mound.
He was like 3 feet closer than any other pitcher. His release point just was fucking 3 feet closer than anybody else's because he could spread out those long ass arms. Crazy.
I remember when Randy first went to the Yankees and he like got into that altercation with the reporter on the first day, and you could tell that he was like, he was going to handle the big city, but he was like, "Fuck me, this is more than I bit off."
This fucking sucks here. Yeah.
Yeah.
He hated being a Yankee. He talked shit on the Yankees for years after.
Yeah, but he was just like a mean motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
He'd throw at guys when he exploded that bird.
Remember when John Kruk had to face him in the All-Star game?
Yes,
John
yeah.
Kruk was like, "Fuck
Yeah.
this, fuck this shit, I'm out of here."
Yeah, and he just kind of like got up there a little.
Yeah, he was terrified.
Has any other pitcher in the history of the game exploded a bird with the fastball? That right there. When does that happen?
That's incredible. That's a
What are the odds?
incredible coincidence. All right, who's your first pitcher?
Didn't Dave Winfield kill a bird one time when he was fucking around in the outfield?
I don't remember that.
Well, that was before our time.
Yeah, that was a long time ago, but
Somebody hit a bird, I think, when they were trying to kind of deck around with it. And I think it was some sort of controversy. Imagine the shit nowadays with Twitter and PETA if you
killed a bird,
killed
yeah,
an innocent
fuck.
bird.
Jesus. All right, okay, who's your first pitcher?
All right, pitchers for me. I am going to start off with Nolan Ryan.
Yeah, of course, saved him for you.
Just because that was the sweetest thing I ever seen when I was a kid. When Ron Ventura was like, "Fuck you, old man! You ain't shit. Your time is done." And he just like this Texan out there. He's like, "All right, what you got,
Come
man?"
on, young
And
fella.
imagine like the shit he's talking on, and he just fucking pounding him.
Like calm probably is like, I told you not
Oh,
to come
yeah.
out here.
Yeah.
Just talking to him normally. And Ron Ventura just got his fucking dick kicked in.
I had this teacher, Mr.
Bad.
Brown, who was like this country boy, but kind of like mildly insane. And I had imagined that Nolan Ryan was kind of like that, just like, "I told you, son. You came out here, it was going to be fucking rough."
He had been, when was Nolan Ryan's rookie? Like 68, right?
He pitched in like 4 decades, I think.
1968 was
60s,
his rookie.
70s, 80s, 90s.
Yeah. And what year did the fight happen? Like 92?
Oh, yeah. When we were kids.
Yeah. God, he was fucking old. Ron
Yeah.
Ventura should have kicked his ass, but fuck, Nolan Ryan
crafty veteran.
Fucked him up bad.
When you watch that video now, part of me thinks it was maybe like the WWF, like Sting. It's like it was like, all right, well, I'll give you the
It
signal
was
and
like
you go
a
in
man
the
against
headbutt.
a child.
Yes.
Just was like, come over here. I'm gonna fucking punch you in the head, and this is gonna be over quick. Fuck.
And Nolan Ryan, he like didn't expend like any energy doing it either. He was
like,
ready to continue pitching.
Yeah, he's like, fuck it.
Did he even get tossed out of the game?
I think he exited the game after the fight because he had blood all over him. He did get a bloody nose, but it wasn't as close as that indicated. You know, Nolan Ryan just fucked him up bad. Also, a great pitcher. I mean, that's all we ever talk about. Is how
Career
we kick-
strikeout leader, is he not?
Kick the fuck out of Robin Ventura, but we did like, yeah, great pitcher. Yeah, okay. Second pitcher for me, I'm taking Jose Fernandez. I don't think there was many people better than him in the years that he pitched.
No, he was just unhittable. He was so fun to watch.
Just incredible. Remember when he caught that ball?
Yeah.
Troy Tulowitzki's
Yeah.
line
And
drive?
Tulo's like, what the fuck?
What the... Tulowitzki was never the same. Like, he was just like, fuck it, I'm just not going to play good baseball anymore. Jose Fernandez just butt fucked
And he
me
just like laughed
in front of everybody.
He's
He's
like,
like,
"Yeah,
fuck
dude.
you, dude, I just caught that shit.
I got it.
Yeah. He just ruined Tulowitzki. He was never the same after that.
You're absolutely right.
He's just done.
I never thought about that till right now, but now I want to go back and like look at pre that
Yeah.
play and post that
Just
play.
after that play, he was just like fucking hurt all the time. Like, didn't give a fuck about training.
He was so fun to watch. Just when he was working that curveball and that fastball combo, just crazy.
Yeah.
And yeah, he was way fun to watch.
Amazing.
He had just an awesome attitude that he wasn't like ever like trying to show guys up. He was just out there enjoying the shit out of baseball. That's what you're supposed
He
to
was
do.
having fun. This is too bad that he's gone. But what a way to go, huh?
Went out hard.
Cocaine, alcohol, on a boat. Probably some hose in there.
Of course, there was hose.
So many hose.
Boats
Yeah.
and cocaine don't go without hose, in
Yeah.
my understanding.
One of my fucking heroes. That's how I'd want to go. Like
Unless-
Jose Fernandez.
I've been lied to about Miami culture from movies and television my whole life. I'd like to think that there was like some miniature alligators on chains on board that boat. But anyways,
Fucking anacondas. I know that. All right. Who's your next pitcher?
my number 2 pitcher is going to be Miss Pedro Martinez.
Pedro.
Because I also love how he threw Don Zimmer on
Grabbed him
the
by the
ground.
head.
Great pitcher. I mean, great pitcher. But I like that Pedro Martinez on national television wasn't above like throwing a man 30 years his senior onto the ground.
Way more than 30 years. Don Zimmer was like in his fucking late 70s.
Don Zimmer had no business being out there. And
I
like,
also appreciate Don Zimmer going out there trying to fight fucking Pedro Martinez.
I can respect him, but that was lunacy. Yeah. And Don
Yeah.
Zimmer, I remember he was like all upset about it, embarrassed, and Pedro Martinez like, yeah, fucker comes at me, I'll put him down.
No problem. Yeah, that was pretty great. Back then I hated the Red Sox.
But Pedro was just amazing. If you could get to him early, it seemed like it always took him one inning to settle into the game. But once he got in there, just too much
Unhittable.
command, too much variety. Yeah,
Unhittable. Yeah, he was fucking awesome.
I mean his glory days were awesome. But I mean he had some good playoff runs late in his career with the Phillies and the Mets. You know.
Yeah.
Not the ace status that he once was, but he helped those teams
not
have some
Red
postseason
Sox.
success.
Yeah. But yeah, he was very
I
good.
mean, and look how fast the blanket comes out from under you, just like we talked about.
Well, like Roy
maybe-
Halladay, man. God, he was fucking amazing the year before he wasn't amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll you know what? I'm gonna take Roy Halladay.
All right.
A bunch of dead pitchers on my team.
The dead man's rotation.
Died in like a helicopter accident or something in
Yeah.
Mexico.
Something
Yeah,
like that.
he was fucking a horse, dude.
He was.
He was on the Blue Jays.
He was massive.
Complete games once a fucking like every 2 weeks. He'd have a complete game, shut out, fucking 8 strikeouts.
Threw the no hitter in
Yeah.
the postseason against the
Jesus.
Reds.
Yeah,
Didn't he throw
was
2
very
no
good.
hitters in a row or something like that? Like the last start of the regular season and then that playoff game. Maybe.
I can't remember.
And
okay.
then he flying around that plane.
Yeah.
What the fuck happened there?
Looked around, died. It's okay. All right, who's your next guy?
My number 3 guy is going to be Clemens.
Clemens. That's a boring pick.
Whatever. Not if you want to win. And not if you want, like, a big-time asshole on your team.
Yeah.
I wouldn't dare fight Roger Clemens' wife.
You know what? I would.
She was rough. Remember those, like, hearings and shit? She looked... She might have had a dick, though. She was a strange-looking woman.
Yeah.
She looked like...
Pretty gross. Yeah, Clemens... he was... I liked the year when he took the Astros to the World Series.
Yeah.
Him and Pettit.
Him and Roy Oswalt.
Yeah. Oswalt, Pettit, Clemens. Those are the top 3 guys.
Just
whoa.
Power, intimidation. That's part of it, you know. You don't see that as much because they want to make baseball safer now. But intimidation is a big part of a lot of these old-time guys, you know.
Yeah. Nolan Ryan especially.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Randy Johnson.
Yeah.
Jose Fernandez, no, but he just had, like, such incredible stuff.
His stuff was incredible. It really was.
But, I mean, all these guys had incredible stuff.
Like, your guys more intimidation. I think the last big pitcher that used intimidation, because there's none now. There's fucking none.
Different game now.
Yeah. Johan Santana. He was
he used to like to think that he was
put you in
intimidating.
I liked him.
Yeah, but he wasn't. He didn't. I don't know.
You don't think so?
I agree with what you're saying. Is he utilized that as part of his game, but he never really. I guess when he's throwing at you,
he lost his
scary as
stuff
shit.
pretty quick. He did.
But you know,
Yeah, those injuries.
a lot of the Twins, you know, the early 2000s Twins, they had some really good teams, but they could never beat the Yankees, and so
They're always going to win the first game when Santana was pitching.
they'll get kind of lost. But I mean, they had some really good teams in those years and could not get past the Yankees.
All right, who's my next guy? This is my last guy. He's my favorite pitcher ever, Andy Pettit. Your team is so much better than mine.
He's a very reliable man.
Mine's more like my favorite players, and yours is like fucking killers. Just fucking killers.
Oh yeah, I got a lot of potential.
Andy Pettit, excellent fucking pickoff move. Except for when Jacoby Ellsbury stole home on him. Fuck. Little fuck. All right. Who's your last pitcher?
My last pitcher is going to be Sandy Koufax.
Sandy Koufax.
Before my time, obviously, but you look at the numbers and it's just craziness. And you look at the movement that he had on his pitches, and that kind of, you know, he had the fastball, but he had all that movement that you see nowadays more and more.
It just looks way slower than today's. Like,
absolutely,
the cameras aren't as,
everything,
quality.
The technology.
So, I mean, maybe it was as good as today's game, but I doubt it. I doubt it.
I gotta have some classic dudes on my team though.
Okay.
I'll take Sandy.
My most classic guy was fucking Eddie Murray, just because he has a nice mustache.
He does have some nice facial hair.
He's a very good baseball player. Ozzie Smith, I guess, yeah. But not like Mickey Mantle, Babe Ruth. Fuck those guys, because Max Scherzer strikes him out 10 times out of 10. In my opinion.
The defense of Ozzie is still holds up to anybody.
Mm-hmm. I think so, too. Okay.
You're up.
I'm up. Relief pitcher.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to take Josh Hader.
He is
Josh Hader, just fastball. Go ahead and hit it. But nobody ever does. He's fucking good. I don't know why the Brewers don't use him as their fucking closer, like all the time. I think they were shopping for Kimbrel.
Yeah, I don't know. Takes its toll on guys, I think.
Yeah.
But who knows?
I don't think he's going to be very good for very long.
No,
like
but
a lot of those guys, he's going to throw his arm out.
What it is now.
He's right now. I'm putting him on
Burnout.
my fucking team.
Don't fade away. Yeah. He's unhittable.
He just moves the location of his fastball. That's all he does. He doesn't throw anything else. Maybe a change up every once in a while, but not. He's just fastball. Fireballer, man.
For my relief pitcher, I'm torn between two awesome facial-haired gentlemen, both former Oakland A's, Raleigh Fingers and Dennis Eckersley.
Dennis Eckersley, technically is the best of all time.
Yeah.
Closer. So this is like middle relief though.
Oh, this has to be. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We're doing a middle relief.
Yeah, and
a
then you
closer?
can do a closer. Yeah.
Middle relief, eh? It's hard. Middle relief
You're
is
eighth
such
inning
is a
guys.
modern thing now,
Yeah.
though. Like, there's no great middle. It used to be get to your closer,
Mm-hmm.
and it was interchangeability.
Like, what was the name? Tom Gordon setting up
Yeah.
for Mariano.
Yeah.
He's a good one.
I'll go with one of my favorite pitchers of all time as my middle reliever every day, Jeremy Affeldt. Guy came in
Yeah.
for the Giants, got righties out, got lefties out, helped him win 3 World Series, and he pitched every fucking day.
Mm-hmm.
Newer thing, I'm not gonna say I'll give you that as one of my favorite guys.
Yeah, well, I took Hader. He's still here.
Andrew Miller had a really
Yeah.
nice 1 or 2 year stretch,
Miller.
but how
so-
many rings has he got?
What was the guy's name for? He's still in the league, but he's on the Nationals. Wore glasses, middle reliever.
Doolittle?
Not Doolittle.
Oh, that other nerd
Yeah,
guy.
he looks really nerdy.
Yeah.
Like he's an accountant.
Yeah,
Goes in a baseball player.
Tyler or something. I know exactly what you're talking
I always had
about.
him on my fantasy
Yeah,
team.
but the name escapes me.
Yeah. Okay. All right, closer. I'm obviously gonna take Mariano Rivera.
Greatest of all time.
Yeah. Break your fucking bat, that cutter.
I'm taking Eck just because
You're
he.
taking Eckersley over Hoffman?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hoffman is whatever. Hoffman don't got enough flair for a closer as me. And Mariano was pretty low key, but Eck with the flowing mane and the mustache and
Yeah. He was good for a lot of years, man. The A's. Who else did he play for?
the Sox.
Yeah. Okay.
I love Eck.
Yeah, Eckersley, beautiful, long hair.
Oh, it's
with
always like perfectly feathered.
just a mustache. He's still kicking around baseball. You'll see
Oh,
him
yeah.
at the games.
Doesn't he work for the Red Sox still?
Yeah, he's. Did he do the radio show for him?
I thought he was on. I think he broadcast for him
Yeah.
in some capacity anyway.
Yeah, you always see him. Still, that's a great pick.
What about managers? Should we pick
Managers?
managers just for shits and giggles?
Sure. Who's gonna manage your team?
Sweet Lou Pinella, just for the entertainment factor.
Vanilla?
You never know what kind of blow up you're going to get out of him. Let's be real. Managing baseball, I don't know.
I don't think there's much to it because you do what you're supposed to do in that situation, and the defense is waiting for it.
I think there's a lot to it, but I
Yeah.
think it's about managing personalities on a day-to-day basis. At this point, I don't think it's that much about superior baseball knowledge.
Yeah.
But there's something to be said about managing people and getting the best out of them, especially over the long grind of a season.
I think Joe Girardi did that well with those big Yankees stars.
He did.
I'm not going to take him. I'm going to take Terry Francona. He's just
Tito,
very good at it.
yeah. He does a good job.
He does a nice job.
This lineup I have right here, Dan, it doesn't need much managing. It just needs a clown, a Lou Pinella, somebody to entertain the folks at home.
Yeah, fuck, you beat me.
I think
really
Lou
bad.
Piniella-
I think that's pretty obvious. Let's show everybody here. So, bam. His team is way better than mine.
There's value in picking first, I
Picking
suppose.
first. That's, yeah. Because, Ricky Henderson, that's where... right off the tracks for me.
My team, you could move my lineup around with the exception of maybe a lead-footed
You want-
Pujols and
I think
A-Rod
you want these guys
and
4 or 5,
Cabrera.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you could move any of. I got 6 guys on my team that could bat lead off.
Mm-hmm. I have 1, 2, 3.
You
three
could.
guys.
I could see.
Or Ozzie Smith, but you wouldn't put him there over Ichiro.
Not today, no.
No way.
He's a 9-hitter.
Mm-hmm. For sure. You have the better pitching staff, I would say. Yeah, maybe.
I don't know if the pitching
Yeah.
is.
If we're comparing these two, Koufax to Pettit, obviously the numbers go to Koufax, but Pettit is a modern pitcher.
I'm with you, man.
So-
I tilt big time
If
towards
we were playing
modern
real
baseball.
baseball.
Yep.
I think Pettit would win that.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Well, shit, man.
That was fun.
Yeah, thanks for being on with me.
Anytime.
We'll get you on again. sure I'm gonna do a bunch of videos here coming up.
All right.
So, see you next time.